how long ago was 2008? Like 8 years ago now, something like that. A very long time. I've been doing YouTube for many, many different things. Like stop motion. Started with stop motion. Went to Skate 3 videos, then Call of Duty, and then I finally found my place in Pokemon. And it's when I started doing Pokemon that things really started to become like better than ever before for me. You know, way back like when I first started making YouTube videos is when I kind of felt like I found my purpose here in life. You know, I loved entertaining people. I love making other people happy, making people smile, making people laugh. And if I'm not doing that, like, it's really weird thinking about the idea of like continuing life without YouTube. Like, I wouldn't feel like I'd have a purpose. Like, I don't care about making myself happy. I don't care about like, I'm gonna sit down and watch Netflix. I love making other people happy, and I love having that effect on other people that I can because of YouTube. And you know, when I started doing Pokemon like in 2012, and it's no secret that like people earn like money because on YouTube, and when I started doing that, I started like earning this like money all of a sudden. Like, I'm getting money for playing Pokemon. That's the most absurd thing I've ever heard. And it's got to the point where I'm like living on my own now in Maryland, like thousands of miles away from family, and it's awesome that like that's a thing that I'm doing because I started playing Pokemon, and it's crazy that that's a thing. But I've also realized like over the past year, I feel like everything's kind of been on like a downward spiral. I'm not super enjoying what I'm doing anymore. Like, I love Let's Plays. I love rambling to you guys about just random stuff. But something about just doing Let's Plays and Nuzlockes, I just don't enjoy them much anymore. You know, I stopped doing Nuzlockes, but I still kept doing Let's Plays because I thought it'd be a good balance. And even like my Super Mario Sunshine and Pokemon Red, Pokemon Advanced Adventures, like, I just don't really want to record them anymore, you know? Like, I just sit down, and I don't feel, like, back in the day when I started doing videos, I felt that drive and that passion of, like, yeah, I can't wait to go record, it's gonna be so exciting. I don't feel that anymore for Let's Plays and Nuzlocks, and, but I've kind of made a decision of, like, this is still something I have such an incredible passion for, and I've been wanting to do new things for a long time, like Pokemon Countdown. Like, if you know about it, when I mentioned in the past, we got a donation! Oh my gosh, thank you, who was it? I don't know, but a lot of Ys. Is our robot voice not working today? Alright then, that was interesting. That was interesting, then. Oh, Shiny Caterpie with a $1 donation. Thank you so much. I'm sorry the robot voice didn't read out your Ys. The robot voice is apparently being stingy today. But I mentioned this thing in the past where I'm doing a series called Pokemon Anthology, where I want to look at every single Pokemon game ever and like do a video just like about that game. Every English release game ever, from like Mystery Dungeon to main series games to Pokemon Shuffle to Pokemon Puzzle League, just every English release Pokemon game ever. Even like Pokemon Monopoly, I don't know, maybe Pokemon Monopoly. I just like want to do like a video like it's very similar to those, just focusing on each game, like highlighting each game and being like, yeah, this is this game, it's super cool. And another series I really wanted to do is, and this is the first time I'm talking about it, so you guys are getting the exclusive in-depth scoop right now, is a series about Pokemon hack reviews. Because whenever I'm looking for a hack to play, I can never find good reviews of them. And I've played a ton of hacks, and I decided, you know what? You know what the internet needs? A good, like, videos about reviews of hacks. Like, in-depth reviews of, like, is this a good hack? What does this hack do? Is it bad? Like, as obviously the author isn't going to make it seem like a bad hack. And I want to go through, like, as many hacks as possible. A lot of hacks I've played on my channels, a lot of hacks I've never played before, and just do reviews of those hacks. And that's something I've really wanted to do as well. And just so many other things, like Pokemon Bingo, Pokemon Game Show is something I really need to finally take serious for once. I love Pokemon Bingo with a passion. It's so much fun working with other YouTubers on Pokemon Bingo, as well as on Pokemon Game Show. So many different Pokemon themed things I want to do that aren't Let's Plays and Nuzlocks, because I'm so burnt out on Nuzlocks. I don't like watching Nuzlocks. I don't like really making them anymore, and I think that's part of the reason why my channel's kind of in like a downward spiral over the past years, because I'm not truly enjoying what I'm doing as far as like Let's Plays and Nuzlocks go. So
That donation with the Y's was me.
Thank you, Shiny Caterpie, for another $1 donation, which kind of brings me to my kind of big announcement. I'm giving myself 3 months. It is the 2nd of October today. I was supposed to do this yesterday, but I did it for some reason. I'm giving myself 3 months until the end of the year, because I am living on my own now, and I do have to be financially responsible. And I'm going to start, streaming is also, I'll get to streaming in a second, but I'm going to start streaming a lot more. Like, now that I'm on my own and I can do it whenever I want, I'm going to start setting a very strict stream schedule that I'm going to stick to, because I love streaming. And I feel like that's part of the thing that's killed Let's Plays for me, is streaming is just so much more fun. Because streaming is basically Let's Plays, but more fun because I get to interact with you guys. But I'm giving myself 3 months with YouTube and with streaming full time, where I want to try all these new projects. I want to try all these new series like Pokemon Anthology, the hack reviews, Pokemon Bingo, Pokemon Game Show, Pokemon Countdown, all these different Pokemon things I want to do. And I'm giving myself 3 months. And at this rate, it'll probably only be maybe 1 to 2 videos a month, or a week. 1 to 2 videos a week. It's not going to be daily videos anymore, which will be where the daily streams will hopefully come in. Because I just don't have the passion or the desire to do Let's Plays anymore. And from 3 months from now, come to January 1st, I'll have to, like, make a decision, like, if this is something I can continue doing full time, now that I'm not doing Let's Plays. Like, I've been so scared to stop doing Let's Plays and start doing new things, because this is my job, and it's very, very risky playing with that. And I have to finally take that risk, because it's honestly just going to make me hate YouTube if I keep doing Let's Plays and stuff that I'm just not enjoying anymore. And I've been trying to do creative stuff, like the whole character in my GBA battles, which a lot of people are really starting to hate. And if come January I realize, like, you know what, this just isn't something I can feasibly do to support myself, I'm not going to quit YouTube, but I'm going to have to make a decision that'll honestly break my heart. And that is putting YouTube on the back burner and it not being a priority in my life anymore, because I'll have to, you know, go out and get a quote-unquote real job, because I do have bills to pay and stuff to like that. And like I said, it's heartbreaking, because this is the one thing, like, I have a passion for. The only thing I've really had a passion for in my entire life is entertaining you guys. And, like, when I think about, like, life where I just wake up, go to work, play games, and go to sleep without, like, having this in my life, it's really depressing. And it's like, what do I have to live for, you know? Like, I'm addicted to YouTube, and I've been saying that for a long time, and I believe it's true. And I'm addicted to live streaming in Team Caterpie, and I can't see myself ever not doing this. And I don't want to live at a point where I'm not doing this. But I also have to be responsible. And, you know, I am a full-time student now. Well, sort of. I am a student now, and I'm going to school. And I have to worry about schoolwork and stuff as well. And, you know, I have to pay for school and loans and cars. Like, I'm going to be getting car loans soon, because I have to get a car and rent and electricity. You know, just the phone bills. I have to be an adult. And so that's why I'm giving myself 3 months. To get myself on track, to try to fix the mess of my YouTube channel I made, to try these new things, because I just don't want to do Let's Plays anymore. So this is kind of like the official statement that Advanced Adventures in Sunshine are canceled, because I just don't want to do them anymore, and I won't enjoy them, and you guys won't enjoy them. But live streams are going to be a lot more frequent. Probably starting Monday, we're going to be streaming at least Monday through Friday over on twitch.tv. And that's going to be like a daily thing. And, I mean, you guys, our Hardy is growing so fast. I don't want you to leave YouTube, but do what you have to do and take care of yourself. The internet's roughly a third the size of your GBA ego. Yeah, that was basically my announcement, though, is I'm changing what I'm doing so that I enjoy what I'm doing. I want to enjoy what I do on YouTube. Even though it's scary, you know, because I'm risking everything. I'm terrified of alienating those people that have stuck with me for so long.
The donator didn't type this.
The robot voice.
The robot voice have gained a mind of my own and shall take over the world.
Thank you, Shiny Caterpie, for that. Thank you so much. And your guys' like donations are, I don't know if you guys have realized how much I appreciate just you guys' donations, because they also just allow me to live my life. Like, your donations, you guys just being generous whenever I'm streaming on Twitch is like a huge part of my income, to be honest. Like, it's like 30% of my income every month is just from you guys being generous and nice. And I can't imagine. It's a weird thought. Like, I'm terrified of doing this because I don't want to alienate the people who've stuck around me. Even as my channel like went downhill a lot, there was always that really core Team Caterpie audience who stuck around with me and supported me no matter what I was doing. And I don't want to alienate them because I always get people who would tell me like, I always look forward to coming home and watching your videos after school and stuff. And I'm like, what if I stop doing that, you know? But I also truly believe in quality over quantity. And there's reasons people like Jaywitz and JonTron and the Completionist and Pro Jared, there's reasons they don't post videos every day. Because they make sure every single they post is great and fantastic, and that's what I want. And I don't want to be one of those people that just does the same video every single day, you know? It's so monotonous, and people just grow to accept it, and I don't want to be that. I want to be set the bar so high that every video, people wait for it, and it's worth the wait. And I want to be happy about what I'm doing, you know? Here's a question, how come you stop asking me to help you with the GBA? I honestly have not given any thought to the GBA over the past 2 weeks. There's nothing to do with you. Like, I'm supposed to have my battle for this week tomorrow night. I haven't done a single ounce of planning yet because I've just been so busy with moving and trying to catch up on schoolwork and trying to catch up on YouTube work that I haven't had time for the GBA. Like, last week, I did my planning for my battle last week in like 15 minutes. And then like immediately had my battle. Like, I just had so little time because of my moving, so it has nothing to do with you, Dan, I promise. Always be good. But now that I gave my announcement, now that I told you guys, I will be streaming very actively, at least a few hours a day, starting probably next Monday. I don't know if I'll probably be able to stream tomorrow and Sunday, who knows. Now we'll get to the Q&A part of this, so if you guys have